Good afternoon. The Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, our legal department, for comments and viewers and payment solution. Alive from 93 Alena Delu Ikeja branch, have a tenancy case reported by Mrs. Osazuwa Faith Osayemiri. Okay. I guess Mr. Okon Gowin, please join us as we establish a peaceful resolution. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For other useful information, visit our website on www.hdac.org.ng. All right, thank you. Okay, Madam, let's hear you. What is the issue?
2020, 2019,
Yeah.
I called the tenant living in my compound to tell them because I was facing some challenges on the land. So I called them, I told them, which they are already aware of the challenges that I was facing. So my husband called them and told them, we don't know how this challenge is going to end, the way it's going to end, whether positive or negative, that they should please find a way out from the compound from that day that he told them. So two of them listened to what he said. He gave them 6 months for them to go. So after 5 months of verbal notice, this man, Mr. Godwin Okon, came up and said, if really we want him to go out from that land, that I should do the necessary thing. So I now asked, what type of thing are you talking about? He said, if I want him to go, that I should put it in writing. So I called my lawyer and I told my lawyer about what he said. My lawyer was so annoyed, telling me why should I give a verbal notice, that even my close relation, I can't give a verbal notice, talk less of outsider, that I should put it in writing. So he does that by putting it in writing and serve him and gave him another 6 months of notice. So the 6 months elapsed, Godwin refuses to go. That was throughout the year 2019. So January of it, he was served another paper of reminder. He refuses to go. Up till now, Godwin is still living there. Last year, which was 2021, he forgot his key in his kitchen. So he always come home late, 2 a.m. every day. So when he came home, behold, the gate is already locked because we lock the gate by 10 p.m. every day. So he has a key. He has his own key. So he forgot his key in his kitchen. Coming home late in that night, he doesn't have any access to enter the house because the key was not with him. He climbed through the fence of the compound and went straight to his kitchen and took his key to open the door. So when I woke up the following morning, I found out that he has already bored hole on the fence. So I went to Agor police station to lay a complaint and he was arrested. When he got there, they asked him to take a undertaking for him for climbing through the fence. And I told them that for the past 3 years then that he has not paid. After 2 weeks of taking him to the police station, he came up with 1 year payment. And I asked him, when are you leaving? He told me that he can leave at any time. That was last year. Up to now, he's still there and he has not paid me my money, and yet he's still threatening me. Last 2 weeks, he also climbed through the fence again. The gate was locked, but we used the key to lock the gate. When he came in, he was unable to open the gate. Then he started raking. That was around that 2 a.m. that he normally comes home. That he is going to show me the way he does to one of the person living with him in where he sells, that he called the woman's name Mama Miracle. So I don't know what he has done to that, and he's always using threat words against me and my family. And yet he's still owing me up to now. By December this year, we complete 3 years that he's owing. He refused to pay me and he refused to leave. And also he's also owing NEPA bill. He refuses to pay NEPA money. So when I discovered that, anytime I meet him to bring, if I ask him for any money, he wants to fight me. So he wants to fight me all the time. There was a day I met him, I called him, look at this outside, bring your own share for us to buy chemical to take care of the grasses that is in the compound. He told me that he's not after that now, That is after the way, it's after the money that he wants to use to pack out. That was last year, December. Up to now, he's still there. He's making case with me. He said he's going to take me to court, that court that I want, that he will take me there, that he will deal with me seriously before he will leave the home. So that is the reason why I am here.
So you locked him outside.
We all have our own key. So when it was 10 p.m., the gate was locked with a key. He too, he also have his own key to open the gate. So the key was with him. According to him, the first time he left the key in the kitchen, the first time that he climbed through the fence that I arrested him, he climbed through the fence and he forgot his key in his kitchen. So it was when he climbed through the fence that he now went to the kitchen to take his key to open the door, and he was able to come in through the gate. That was the first one. The second one, he was with the key. He refused, according to him, that when he wants to open the gate refuses to open. That was the reason why he has to climb through the fence again. And this time around, it was not
good.
both.
Is he the only one living in that house, or he have family that is
He has family that he's living with.
He have wife?
Yes, he have wife with 3 children.
And he did not call his wife to come and open the gate?
They both always come the same time, that period that he normally come by 2 a.m.
2 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
From where?
I don't know. 2 a.m. every day.
And did you tell the police?
About that, the time he normally comes?
Yes.
No, for that I've not reported that. But I told them that he climbed through the fence. The police even came to the compound to come and snap the fence for an evidence. So when he came, they showed him the evidence. They now asked him, Mr. Man, how did you manage to enter the compound so and so day? That was when he now said, yes, it is true that he passed through the fence, that he was the one that bubbled there. So they told him to write undertaking that he will not
put a rope.
Yes, on the fence, to climb the fence, to jump over.
But they're supposed to have even sued him to court for that. They're supposed to have sued him to court for that reason, even for damaging the wall, the property, displacing the property. They're supposed to even, the police supposed to have even charged him to court for that. So what happened after that?
After then, he came, they told him to write on undertaking that from that day henceforth, that he's not going to make trouble with me in the home, that he's going to make the compound peaceful until he leave the compound, which he did. Then they detained him on that day. He was shouting at the back of the counter, shouting that he is not feeling fine. He was crying bitterly. So when I look at the tears, I beg the police that they should please release him, since he said he's not feeling fine because of the children. So they chased me out from there. Madam, if you know that you don't have heart, why did you bring this man here? Are you not seeing this man that is a wicked man? Why are you still coming to come and beg for him? I said, sir, but since he said he's not feeling fine, that they should please. So he was granted bail that same day, and he went to. From that day, he started greeting me. After 2 weeks of it, he brought 1 year payment and told me that before the end of that year, which was last year, that he will go. But present from that day down till today, he doesn't talk to me. If I tell him anything, he wants to beat me up. He wants to fight me all the time. And he's using threatening words for me and my family. So I don't know what he will do next.
So how many years is he owing now?
At the end of this year, it will be 3 years.
3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
3 years rent?
Yes, ma'am. I have taken him to meditation center too at Isolo. At Oshodi, they invited him. He refused to come. He switched off his phone. He refuses to come. They invited him twice. He refused to show up.
Your lawyer that served him, the years this guy has spent in the house is enough for him to be treated from the house.
Okay.
So why did the lawyer allow him to stay all these years?
I don't know. Anytime I call the lawyer, how far is the case? He will tell me that they are on it. They do postpone it. They do this, that. I don't understand him anymore. So that was why I have to take the case down to mediation center at Oshodi.
Okay, the case is in court
If it is,
already.
I have not been to court. He has never invited me to go to court,
Then the
but he
case is
told,
not in court.
I don't know.
We would like to have the number of your lawyer so that we will know the necessary steps to take. Because if you reported to him and he said the case is in court and you've not been invited to court, which court? Did you file any case against him in court or which court?
He said
So
it's Egbeda, Ebute Meta,
a documental what?
magistrate court.
That was when. Because if the case is in court, it's prejudice. We cannot come into the case. Except the case is withdrawn from court.
But the client now said that they have never served him any paper from the courts.
That is what you can't talk about the client, you talk about your lawyer. It's your lawyer that's supposed to appeal you. You said your lawyer said the case is in magistrate court, yeah, but you have not been to court. And what did he file in that court? Did you give him money to file any case in court?
I have an evidence that he sent to me
That what?
that the case is in the courts since 2019.
If the case is in court, you as the landlady supposed to go to court. Even if your lawyer is representing you, there is nothing that will say you should not appear in court. Bring her phone, let's her give us the lawyer's number. Felicia Esomai, don't mind them. They can leave you. Our phone. Whenever I'm talking to you, I say our phone. Bring the light. Um, I don't know what to say. You can't find the number again.
The lawyer is not in this phone, he's in the other phone, he's not with me. Can I call my husband now to give me the lawyer's number?
Go ahead. You have to be good for that. Why is this okay?
Hello, please, can you send me our lawyer's number? Now. Please be fast on it, please.
The customer with the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank
So is
you.
it that the guy usually switch off his phone or what?
Yes, that is what he normally do. Anytime he has an appointment like this, he will always switch the phone off. Even in mediation center, the same thing. That was the first thing I complained to them here, that what of if you now called him and he refuses to come? Because he has done it to me twice.
Is the number, as the husband send the lawyer's number?
No, he has it.
The first should be from your lawyer. Because tenant live in your house for 4 years
4
without
good
paying,
years.
and it does not take more than how many months to eject tenant from the house, even if you go to court. So why is he waiting this
He gave
whatever?
he
What are you
gave
waiting for?
he gave me some document that for him to assure me that he has already processed the case in the court.
Did he requested money for you for filing and you did not give?
I gave him.
Meaning the case is in court.
If it's in court since 4 years now, nothing has been done about it.
Give me the number, let me come. But that is how some of you will not tell us truth until
Okay, ma.
you say you gave. Now you say it is in court. So what do you give the money for when you say you don't believe the case is in court?
Producer.
55
Hmm?
55 11 85 96.
Barrister Mood.
Onyemilora John.
Onyemilora.
Onyemilora. It's a Yoruba name. I can't Onyemilora. This is my bag. You see one yellow lining. There's a book inside. Please help me to open it.
There is what?
A book inside the lining.
What do you need the book for?
The name of the lawyer is written there.
Eh?
The name of the lawyer is written there.
This network is frustrating seriously. Do you have any other number there?
No, it's only one that you need.
Take this book. Well, we will hear from the lawyer. If he has filed a case, then we'll advise you on what to do. If he has not filed, then we will come back to the office. Okay. Yeah. But it's a civil matter. Now that he is avoiding and all that, we don't know what he's doing, and it has taken long 4 years, 3 years. He's not paying rent, he's not vacating and all that. It's not proper. But let's hear from your lawyer to know if he filed any case at all in court.
Thank you very
We'll
much.
give you a date here.
Okay. Thank you.
Landlady. It's possible the lawyer is in court. That is what I assume should be. That is not picking his call. You know, because today is Mazin Nnamdi Kalu case. So all the lawyer must be in court because Nnamdi Kalu case is today. It will be very funny. Anyways, uh, we'll be back in a moment. My beautiful girl, Ezekiel, how are you doing? Why are you not at work by this hour? You are watching, you are peeping. You're at work and you're still peeping the case here. Don't let me report you to your employers. Oh. You come with this. Delicious things with you. Thank you, Abiodu. Well, Maria Madu. Where is that our brother that? John Paul, our Mr. Olufemi, how are you, sir? How is London doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Please, you guys should remember my ticket. Oh. I've warned you people. I don't even, I'm coming to London, there to Europe, and I will announce the other parts soon. But those of you that are in London,